Do you and see what happens. Do what you believe is right. Do what you believe is genuine and the best for you in this present moment. This year for me personally has been more about alignment, aligning myself to be present and be prepared to meet my truest self, to reach my fullest potential so I can be more present for those that I want to serve in terms of, doing the greater good for the world. I also started to notice that this journey, it can be lonely. It can get lonely. It can get to a point to where not many people are trying to push themselves to greater heights. I've noticed a lot of people that I've encountered throughout my lifetime or throughout, high school or throughout just work life, just in general, just in life in general. They're not trying to be the best version of themselves. And so it gets to a point to where the way you eat, how many hours you sleep, your phone consumption or of social media or just media in general, as you try to, better yourself in those aspects or what you tune into, it can get lonely. It can get to a point to where you don't feel like you're doing something right because what's negative, what's lazy, what's weak or what's not, strong or having that willpower, like nobody, it's too much work for them. But I started to understand that if you're not willing to invest into your own self, how will you reach higher consciousness? How will you even enjoy this life? You'll then just die slow. Or it may seem like it'll seem like you're dying slow, but really you're dying fast. Understand that many won't understand. Understand that many won't understand because they're standing under you in terms of under where your mind is, where your consciousness is, where your frequency is. It's beneath you. So that's why in this video, I'm going to touch on some things why you should not care what other people think. Do you, be you, and just see what happens. See what life unravels for you. So you reap what you sow. I've said this before. What you tune into is what you turn into. Like, I can't stress this enough. People, we who are not, trying to grow, we indulge in so many things. That's probably not even where we want to go, but it's what we used to, is what everybody else doing. And so we just follow the train. We just hop on board and just do whatever everybody else doing. Ultimately, we do this because we want to be liked by others. We want to be accepted by others. But all in all, that won't get you to truly have that lasting likeness or friendliness from that other person. You'll start to make choices based on other people's opinions, desires, thoughts. So then that leaves the question, who are you? Where are you at in this moment? Me personally, I was so used to trauma bonding. Like, it was crazy. Like, I'm thinking of a situation right now to where, like, the only reason I was bonding with the person because we had similar traumas, or we were just sharing our traumas and just hearing each other out and actually snowballing and growing that trauma. Okay, so when I come back here, I'm gonna let you know, when I come back to us talking, we have another convo, I'm gonna tell you how greater my trauma got from last time. There's no point, man. Go heal, go cleanse yourself, go detox yourself. You're not doing the world a good deed. You're not doing yourself, your future family. Like me, I want to have a family and I want to have sons and daughters. Like, You know what I'm saying? Even my wife, I want to make sure we are straight mentally and strong enough to fight off what this world is throwing on us, because it's all a test. You can drive yourself down this self-produced like hole of just doing things that you don't even like doing, man, just to be accepted. The behavior you use to become that people pleaser or to do what everybody else wants you to do, you'll then you'll start to realize you won't be liked. Like, I started to realize the more I'm myself and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and I'm following and I'm crushing my goals and I'm following my belief in my faith, I'm starting to get more people who want to come into my life, or just they wonder, what's up, what you doing? Like, they just interested, you know what I mean? But at first they wasn't, because I was always in their face, you know. Not saying that that's a bad thing or anything. Like, it's just a matter of doing what's best for you in this moment, man. Like, this is the present. Anything in the past is not here. Don't live off of those thoughts and everything like that. Just grow. You gotta grow. You gotta do what's divine, and what's divine is being you. Ultimately, you're not being what the Most High created you to be and designed you to be. So seek and follow your spirit. And the truth is, honestly, it's impossible to please everybody. You can't please everybody, man. You can't at all. I started to realize that the more I try to please everybody, the more my cup of my life, my thoughts, my dreams, my aspirations, my feelings, my emotions, all that gets drained. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing left. And I'm just scraping, I'm trying to figure something out, you know what I mean? And it ain't working out. This life is interesting, man. This life is different, man. That's the beauty of it. Your perception of what this life is different from everybody else. So be that. Ideally and really, you will please everybody by pleasing yourself. You only have one human body. Like, you can't be everywhere at once. You can through social media or technology per se, but you can't genuinely be somewhere else everywhere else and be differently, like be these different personalities. You can't. It's gonna be hard to keep up with those lies. Like I said, I burned myself out so much, man, doing what everybody else wanted me to do, being what everybody else wanted me to be, or feeling, pressure of me not doing what I wanted to do. Like, in my situation right now in life, like, I took a big step. I'm taking big steps. It's hard. Ain't even gonna fake it. It's real tough. But it's beauty in it, because all in all, everything is good. Like people say, God is good, God is great. Thank you for this food today. Amen. I used to say that a lot. But yeah, man. Bless yourself, man. Bless your situation. Put blessing and good spirits over your situation, because you will get out of it. Find the beauty out of it. Stop trying to please everybody, man. That ain't even worth it. I'm not trying to continuously refill my cup. I should always have something there, my foundation of all my experiences, all my lessons, all the books I've read, all the people I met, all my belief systems, because this life and this world is built off systems. If you don't have a good belief system, a good faith system, a good godly system, a good divine system, a good holiness system for your human body, you will not reach your higher consciousness and get connected to your spiritual self. It's pretty much it, man. I would go broke. My mental would be drained. My love life, or how I look at love and how I would receive or give out love, was all over the place. I had to understand that I had to do some readjusting. I had to restructure myself. And it's still a work in progress, man. I ain't perfect, but I know I'm worth it because I'm trying. So keep going. If you're trying, eventually that'll just turn into just doing. Because really, I just be doing, you know. You don't ever want to try something because it's like you got one foot in, one foot out. And that's where being present comes in, and starting to understand that, like, once you step outside of that box, man, bro, who cares what other people think? You can't please everybody, man. Instead, choose to please the good you, the godly you. You know what I'm saying? Please your ancestors who have sacrificed and gave you many experiences on this place we call Earth to set you up. You know what I'm saying? Please God. You know what I'm saying? Like, please the Most High within you, the consciousness, your awareness. And ultimately, life is too short. Or you could also say life is too long too. This is deep. And the reason I say this is because life can be so short for a lot of people due to the fact that they have wasted their time doing what everybody else wanted them to do, being what everybody else wanted to do, being what everybody else wanted them to be, seeking validation outside of themselves. Or life can be miserably too long because it's like, man, I'm just ready to just get out of here, man. I'm ready to just die, man. I'm gonna die someday. You know, like people saying all this stuff like, yeah, I'm gonna just smoke and drink my life away. I'm gonna just eat my life, unhealthy my life away. It's taking too long. Just get me up out of here. You know what I mean? That demonic and those negative thoughts that comes around as you start to not please yourself, cleanse yourself, focus on detoxing and being the best you. Once you get to that point, you start to understand that, like, bro, my life could have been more smoother. It could have been peacefully long if I started to focus on myself and do me. And then you just see what happens. It's like a tree, man. Plant that seed. Watch it grow. We're given less and less more time with our minds, our thoughts, our dreams and desires. Because we trading our time for $1, for a monetary system. All in all, that was just created to create more slaves, slave-like people. I'm sure you guys know that back in ancient times, a slave wasn't how a slave is, what a slave was in the 1800s, 1900s, even like late 1700s for real. You would trade your time to pay off, a debt, or somebody, loaned you money. Okay, cool. But now, or in the 1800s, 1900s, we would see people would trade their time and don't get nothing in return for what they've planted. And it kind of feels the same way modern day, for real, for everybody. Yeah, inflation, it ain't adding up. But once your mind is, you gotta unlock your mind to understand it. You gotta unlock the shackles off of your mind to understand it. You won't be able to do that if you're pleasing everybody. You won't be able to live that long life if you're pleasing everybody. That long, peaceful life. Or spending my time worrying about what everybody else think about me. Nah, I'm okay with constructive criticism and stuff like that, and great dialogue, but all in all, I make the final decision. But I can't make a good divine decision if I'm not focused on getting myself aligned with myself. I personally want to do what's best for me and what's best for my community. Because if I do what's best for me, because I genuinely want to be a better version of myself, I will then be able to do what's best for my community, do what's best for the Most High, and be free of thought. I want to do what's best for me, myself, and I. Part of that is I want to do the best for the community. I want to do the best for the future children that come behind me. But all in all, I won't be able to please everybody. I got to do what's best for me. It's nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I want to see what happens for the better. You'll really start to see what's already been happening for you all along. So just do you. Appreciate y'all tuning into the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, or just do as you please. All love.